Today's case takes us to a town called Moscow, Idaho, where 4 college students were stabbed in the night of November 13th, 2022. Who could have stabbed these students in the dark of night with their 2 surviving roommates still in bed? I think it's time we reach out to the spirit realm and ask, who could have done this to these students? Alright, spirits, it's me, Judy. We are going to reach out to the spirit realm for more information about what happened to the college students, Madison, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan from the University of Idaho. I'm going to be using the Dead Wave app today, the Dead Wave app. Just a couple of things to note. I don't always hear responses in real time. In fact, I miss 80% of the responses in real time, which is why the review is so important. I will be asking questions, but if I don't respond right away, it means I didn't hear the answer clearly right away. Spirits, we're looking for Madison, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan. My spirit guides, please help us today. Are there any spirits here that can help us with this particular case? Did that say killed? Yes, killed. We are looking for information. Madison, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan. We need some information about what happened to these students, what happened to you guys. Any information would be appreciated.
Not.
Did that say what I think it said? You better make love fast. I know that Xana had her boyfriend Ethan staying the night with her that night. Ethan did not live at the house. Did he catch them in the act of making love? Can you tell us? The murderer I'm talking about, did he catch them in the act?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, was that a yeah? What else happened that night? Do you guys know this person? Can you tell us? Do you know this person that did this? Did Dad say I'll kill him? Wow, you guys, I have chills.
Yeah.
What about the closet? Wait a minute, was somebody already hiding in the home when they got home? Was somebody already hiding in the house? Maybe in a closet? What?
That. Right.
Can you tell us if you knew this person? Had this person been in the house before? Can you tell us? Keep talking, guys. I hear you.
Hey. Okay.
Can you tell us how the person got in? I swear I heard he was hiding in the closet. That would mean he would have been lying in wait already. Is that true?
You're bloody. Damn. Well, Deciphering. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you tell us anything important about this person? Did he attend the university? Or did he see the girls? I know 2 of the girls worked at the same restaurant. Is he a transient? Did he live in town? Can you tell us what age he is, what he looks like? Anything would be helpful.
When it fires. There. No. No. Okay. For more. Stop the.
Can you tell us if this person lives within 2 miles of you? Does this person have a vehicle?
This drone. Oh.
Can you tell us what color hair he has?
Red.
Did that say red? Wow, is there any information for the police that you have? Any information that would help law enforcement?
Bird. Yeah. You. Okay.
That coat he wears? What about the coat? Madison, Kaylee, Anna, Ethan, I'm sorry that this happened to you. This is terrible. I do hope they catch the person or people involved in this. Is there anything else you want to say?
Book. Yeah.
Oh no, sounded like I want to pay you. We just want this guy found, you guys. We just want your murderer captured. So I'm driving home from work tonight and I turn on YouTube like I always do, and I happen to hear Sweetie Pilo talking about this. Today is December 5th, 2022, and so apparently someone has been leaving these cryptic messages on Reddit threads and in other places, and this is what I want to talk about right now. I'm going to type it out for you because this is blurry and hard to read since I screenshotted it out of her live. Let me show you what this says. So this is apparently some kind of cryptic message. We don't know if it's from the killer or someone that's admiring the killer or just some weirdo that's trying to insert themselves in this case. But it could be an anagram, which means, you know, think of the Zodiac killer putting in cryptic messages. You know, if you scramble words, they actually spell out other words. If you take the third letter of every word, it spells out different messages. Could it be that? Or could it be something else? Could there be another meaning to this? So I started looking a little closer at this message. Boyfriend of unfortunate has had satellite turned upside down. Notice it doesn't say boyfriend of the unfortunate. It says boyfriend of unfortunate has satellite turned upside down. Turned upside down. What exactly does that mean? So I know what most of us think of when we think of a satellite, you know, a satellite that's up in the sky, a satellite dish, things of that nature. But when I used this word finder and I looked up satellite, if you look down here where it says adjective, okay, surrounding and dominated by a central authority or power. So that's interesting when you insert that. Boyfriend of unfortunate has power turned upside down. Interesting when it's worded in that way. So who's had their power or their world turned upside down? And I got to thinking, was there anyone that said they've had their world turned upside down because of this tragedy? Let me take a look. So then I come across this article. DailyMail.com. Heartbreaking pictures emerge of one of the Idaho stabbing victims with her bereft boyfriend who was planning to take her home for Thanksgiving. As his mom says, her and Jake were like peanut butter and jelly. Jake S. was dating Madison Mogan when she was killed in her home along with 3 friends on Sunday. His mother now says his world has been turned upside down by the murders which remain unsolved. At this time that this article was written, it was unclear if he'd been questioned by police or where he was on Sunday. So I found that interesting. Is this what this particular guy, this article is talking about? So let's read the next line. The fellow of one of the murdered University of Idaho students had his satellite turned upside down. Okay, the fellow of one of the murdered University of Idaho students. Why is he putting the number 1 instead of spelling the number 1, O-N-E? Does that mean that Madison was actually number 1, the intended target? I'm just asking, in your opinion, what do you guys think? And this next part doesn't even make sense to me. Either this guy really doesn't know how to spell, he needs to learn English, he needs to go back to school, or this is really cryptic. But it says his satellite was turned upside down by her brutal slaying, which came conscionable. Days earlier, the young mates planned to bask the Thanksgiving vacation together. So that doesn't even make sense. You're missing periods, you're missing capital letters, you're even missing maybe became conscionable. I don't understand what you're trying to say here, dude. You might want to start over. The word conscionable, by the way, means acceptable to your conscience. So if his world was turned upside down by her brutal slaying, which became acceptable to his conscience days earlier, the young mates planned to bask the Thanksgiving vacation together, which means enjoy it together. This makes no sense, and I honestly think the guy just needs an English lesson. There is so much more to this, you guys. Whoever this is has been leaving lots of messages with coordinates talking about it. Is December 13th, 2022. It's been 1 month since Kylie, Madison, Xana, and Ethan were stabbed in the night in Moscow, Idaho. 1 month tonight. It's time to reach out to the spirit realm once again and see if spirits have any messages for the killer. About wildlife cameras that are in the woods behind the house. There is a picture of one of the girls in a black bra that looks like it was taken through the window. There's so much, you guys. You have to go watch Sweetie Pilo's video. Please